Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to answer a question that I've been getting a lot from viewers, and they're asking, what do I exactly eat in a day? Well, some of you may know that I've recently, with my husband and our dog Daisy, started living in an RV full time. So things have shifted a little bit, but not significantly. I think we have to go into it with an open mind and understand things might need to alter depending on the environment that we are, the the tools that we have available and things. So, for those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Dr. Lori Marbus. I am a board certified family and lifestyle medicine physician who sees patients across the country as I'm licensed in all 50 states and DC. If you'd like to learn more about myself or the Healing Kitchen, which I run with Brittany Giroudi, you can check out drmarbus.com. And please don't forget to subscribe and click the little alert button and share this video with someone who you think might also find it beneficial. And please comment. All of those things help build the channel, and I so appreciate understanding and knowing what you guys would like to learn more about. So I have a few of the items here. So I'm going to start with fruit. One thing that I will tell a funny story was blueberries have been my favorite food. I probably would say if I had to have a last meal, it would just be blueberries. So we have packets of blueberries, and when my kids were still at home, my boys, especially the middle one, Jonathan, would love to consume blueberries. And I literally had to put my name on one pack and say, do not touch. These are mom's blueberries. I will hunt you down, Jonathan. So otherwise, he literally would eat, no kidding, a large pack in one setting. And I'd be like, where's my blueberries? And it was like a good 20 minutes drive to the store. So blueberries, we have a 10 cubic foot freezer fridge. So the refrigerator is separate from the freezer. I was amazed, honestly, at how much I could fit in this little space. Next are some stone fruits. So these are going to be probably seasonal depending on where we are. There is a little farm stand I haven't been able to go to yet because it's open when I'm seeing patients. But today I was at Whole Foods and I found some plums. And what was really funny was, this kind of reminds me is if you think about plums or anything in life, it may look so appealing and beautiful and this looks scrumptious, be it an event or a food, and then you bite down in it, maybe it's sour and it wasn't quite what you expected. But all you can say is, I'm still going to enjoy this fruit. Not quite what I expected, but I still know it's going to benefit me. And so this happened to my husband earlier. He took a bite of one of the plums and it was a bit sour. I had one that was quite sweet. So so plums right now, we'll be heading towards western Colorado where we used to live here in about 10 days, well, a week, I guess. And we'll pick up some Palisade peaches because after August 1st, these are the delicious peaches of Colorado. And honestly, you will become a peach snob if you ever get the chance to consume Palisade peaches. And so maybe I'll share some with you when we get there. We're only going to stay a night on our way back to California, and bananas. So as the bananas, of course, ripen, we'll put them in the freezer and we store them for, things that we throw in the Vitamix. The Vitamix was the one tool that I said, if this RV can't handle the Vitamix, I'm not getting the RV. Go Vitamix. I should be a spokesperson, right? Next I'm going to move over to kind of the beans situation. I just took out a few. So I grew up eating all sorts of beans. My mom used to pressure cook them. Pinto beans, black beans, kidney beans. I don't recall a day, or definitely not more than a few days, where we didn't have beans on our plate. So I love the Bush brand is quite tasty. Any organic, the tri beans, it's kind of like seasonings. I'll pick up what I have in my little counter here is cumin, chili powder. I have some cinnamon. I have some mixed like curry powder and garam masala. We love Indian type flavor foods. So we have some chickpeas. We have some black beans in there. Just a few cans because, again, we're limited on space. And what do I do with those beans? Because it's I think I got up to 99 today. Our little air conditioner, by the way, if you hear some blowing, that's what that is. I'm just not willing to turn it off, guys. Otherwise, I'll be quite quite glistening. So what I do with the beans is a variety of things. Let me go over the grains with you real quick that I have here, and then I'll explain what I do. So here I have these because, again, we're in the RV and I don't want to turn on the oven or the stove because it's hot. I have a microwave, so that's what we're using. I'm okay with using microwaves. If y'all don't want to use a microwave, don't feel like you have to, and you don't need to leave a rude comment about microwaves. You do you. I'm doing me. Okay, so here we go. These are the cilantro, jasmine, lime. There is a little bit of oil in these, but that's just more of this so it doesn't stick. These are fine. You heat them up for a minute. This is great. One serving. I put that in a bowl, and then I'll put some type of either veggies. I've got greens in the veggies. I got some broccoli slaw. I've got cabbage slaw in there. That also goes in my smoothie. But you can do this. But most of the time what we're doing is we're doing a grain. And I also like the seeds of change. They also have a really nice one that you just heat up in the package, and it's quite tasty. You can get these at Costco, Walmart, different places. They're very affordable. And so what we'll do is maybe we have some chickpeas and some grain here, and I'll make a bowl of some sort we could sprinkle on, but these are flavored rice. So honestly, many times we just will sprinkle on some of the beans and heat that up and eat that. I'm a big fan of wraps, so I'll try to find the healthiest like tortilla that I can. I'll take these tricolor beans and I will mix, pull out of some, put in a little chili powder, cumin, maybe paprika, mix that up with the rice and whatever, we have some salsa, I have some pico, I have some guac in here, and then just make up a wrap. Honestly, that's quite filling. In addition to that, at Whole Foods, what's is nice, in their refrigerated section, they often will have vegan soups. Depending on what's in them, I may or may not get them, but I found a carrot ginger soup today. And so I had that and I heated it up and I had some leftover chickpeas in the fridge. I poured that in there and that was quite delicious. So that's what I had for lunch. I just heated it up for a few minutes and I'm good to go. If I don't, I always eat smoothies for breakfast, but sometimes I want like breakfast for lunch, or I'm just like not super hungry in the evening. This is where my muesli friend comes in. Muesli. Muesli is amazing. This bread, Bob's Red Mill especially. He died recently too, by the way. Did you know that? But anyway, Bob's Red Mill muesli, and there's a few things I like to do with that. I can just eat it raw. You can cook it, but I typically eat it raw. I just put it in a bowl. I'll throw in some blueberries, bananas, and some unsweetened soy milk. So I do have unsweetened soy milk in here as well. But you can also I just bought some today, because my other one I opened it was moldy, but I have some unsweetened Kite Hill almond yogurt. You can actually, and I have some applesauce in those little containers. So you can take the yogurt, like a little, however much you want, half a cup or a quarter cup, whatever, mix it with some of the applesauce to sweeten it. You mix this in it. I don't know, I think it's like a quarter cup or something. You can also do like grated apples, grated pears, anything you want to sweeten the yogurt with the muesli. You literally put that in the fridge overnight, and then in the morning you have a delicious breakfast, and you can throw in some of the bananas and the blueberries, maybe have some strawberries. In the frozen section up here I have mixed frozen berries. I usually get at least pineapple, dark sweet cherries, and blueberries. Did I say that? Oh, pineapple, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right now though, it's from at the store. What they had some mango strawberries, some tri-berry, like the I think it's raspberry, strawberry, and blueberry mix. They didn't have any cherries, and they didn't have, I think I ran out of pineapple, so I bought some fresh pineapple that already cut. Yes, I'm paying a little bit more, but I'd rather pay a little bit more for the convenience time factor and the mess, and we're in a small space and counter space is precious. And so that's the choices that I've made. This is what we're eating right now. This might change as we get closer to California and we have more seasonal fruits and veggies available to us. So I think that really hones in. And so we do a lot of bowls with the rice. There's some quinoa in there as well that's pre-made from like the seeds of change. Like I said, I always have beans, a grain, fruit, my veggies. Yeah, and then you can buy some pre-made soups like at Whole Foods, throw in some extra beans. Oh, and we also have sweet potatoes. We can the little potato setting on the microwave is quite phenomenal. It's working well. And yeah, so what else do I have in there? I think that's everything. I would have read out more, but again, I have limited little space here. And so I hope that's helpful. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. It's kind of boring, I guess. So, but that's honestly the simpler, the better. I'm really trying to simplify my life, and that includes my diet. And as long as I'm making healthy choices, which will fuel our bodies to do what we want. Like today, we went on a 5 mile hike up to northern Colorado. It was lovely. It got hot really quick there at the end and panting a little bit. But it was absolutely gorgeous, and we had a lovely time. And Daisy was having a blast. She saw horses for the first time, and was like very excited to sniff after they passed. She loves sniffing. So, anyway, that's what I eat in a day right now, guys. As that changes, maybe I'll do an update, but not super exciting. I'm not a gourmet chef, never have been, but I can make food taste pretty tasty where it's not like, why am I eating this? But I don't need fancy to be okay. I don't wear fancy clothes. I don't eat fancy food. I'm just just a simple human. So there you go. I hope you found that helpful. And I do want to say thank you, as always, for being here. I'm going to be working on a few other things. People are asking about estrogen physiology and some other stuff. So I'll be taking me a little bit of time to build that out and make it a really nice presentation for you guys. So I'll be working on that. So again, thanks everyone for spending time with me today. As usual, I'm so grateful for you being here and sending you joy, love, and peace and healing. Um, so much healing. So many of us need more of that in our lives today. So thanks everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your day and a blessed weekend. We'll see you